This is PokePress coverage of the 2013 Pokemon US Nationals in Indianapolis, Indiana. Hi, I'm Stephen Reich, here at the Indiana Convention Center in Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm here with Gavin Michaels, the winner of the Masters Division in this year's Pokemon Video Game US Nationals. And Gavin, we just have a few questions. First off, what was the team you used for this year's tournament?
So I used Bulky Ludicolo with Fake Out, Quiverdance Moth, Special Landorus Incarnate, Amoonguss, Scarf Tyranitar, and Metagross.
So this wasn't really a weather team or a Trick Room team, is that correct?
No, this is as good. This is just plain old good stuff. There's some cool stuff on there, but I'm not really reliant on an overall strategy. I'm just really reliant on just all my Pokemon working together well, supporting each other, and it worked.
Yeah, definitely. You made it all the way. But I think everyone's going to remember that last game, that last match there. You did win 2-0, but it was quite a journey. Your opponent had kind of a weird team. First of all, they led with a Misdreavus, not a Mismagius, a Misdreavus that did use Trick Room. How did you adjust to that?
Well, I mean, I actually knew he was using Misdreavus for a while now because he was talking on Skype about how good it was, but then again, he was also talking about how good Eviolite Anorith was, so take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, so I knew that it was definitely a Trick Room team. I was actually really surprised by the Abomasnow more than anything else. Like, it was Expert Belt mixed Abomasnow, just weird. Like, it was definitely the weirdest team I've played that isn't just like an in-game team. So yeah, I just figured, okay, it's Trick Room. It's just like any other Trick Room setter, except it's cuter. So that means that I just got to put it to sleep.
Yeah, you definitely very effectively used your Amoonguss to use Spore to basically keep the other guy asleep as much as possible. So, towards the end of that second game, before you picked up the championship there was a crazy point in that game. Some of you at home are probably already know what we're going to talk about here, where your opponent actually Mega-Horned. You had just brought in a Ludicolo, so a lot of people thought, oh, he's just picked that up and he's going to Mega-Horn the Ludicolo that just came in. But actually what he did is he Mega-Horned his own Abomasnow, so he could basically bring in his other Pokemon. What went through your mind there? What did you think of that?
I can actually explain why he did that if you want.
Oh, please do. Go ahead. Okay,
so the entire point of it was that he wanted to force my Volcarona to protect Morse by by sacking his own Abomasnow. He thought that I was going to double protect in preparation for his fake out. So what he was doing was he switched his Scrafty out because he thought I was going to protect both my Pokemon so he could safely kill his own Pokemon. And what that was intended to do was, if I kept Amoonguss in, was it would get really low on HP, and he would also have Fake Out. So next turn he would Fake Out Amoonguss and Rock Slide. And since I would be forced to try to go for the double protect most likely, it was really like a very Hail Mary play. Like, honestly, there really wasn't anything he could have done besides that at that point. So I mean, it's really, really weird to think of killing your own Pokemon as the only viable move, and this is the only time I've ever seen that be the case. But it makes sense.
Yeah, it was very weird. Didn't help him quite enough, in part because you had just switched out your Amoonguss to, get it out of there. And it was just a very strange and very memorable ending, even though you, as maybe the more conventional team, did pull it out in the end. So there's one more step left. In about a month, you have a trip to Vancouver to go to Worlds. What are your plans to prep for that? Do you have anything in mind? Are you going to just go back to studying more, or is there anything else?
Well, I mean, now that I've won nationals, everyone is going to know my team inside and out. They're going to know what I survive, everything like that. And you know what? They're going to probably come up with some weird stuff that I didn't foresee in order to beat me easily. So, I mean, I can't use the exact same team. Like, you really can't use the same team after you've won a major event because everyone knows it. So I might use some of the same Pokemon, but I'm not going to use the exact same team.
As to be expected, with obviously a world metagame instead of a national one. All right. Well, thank you very much, Gavin. This has been Stephen Reich from the Indiana Convention Center in Indianapolis, Indiana, at the Pokemon Trading Card and Video Game U.S. Nationals 2013. This has been a PokePress special report.